In our leg position, the video just stopped, so I apologize on that. So we're starting all over again. I hope everyone. So where were we? We were talking about 17,000 breaths that you inhale and exhale every day. So keep going with your inhale and your exhale. And slowly open up your eyes. And let's do some neck stretches. So take your left arm to the mat with your fingertips on your mat. And then slowly take your right ear to the right shoulder. Your shoulder is down. We're doing some neck stretches. You should feel a nice stretch in the side of your neck. You're sitting up tall. And let's do one more inhale. And exhale, and slowly bring your head up. And let's switch sides. Your right hand comes to the mat. Fingers are pointed. Left ear comes to left shoulder. Let's just stretch that out. You're doing great. A few more deep breaths. Nice stretch in our neck. And slowly come back up. Let's switch side again. Left hand on the fingertips on the mat. And we're bringing our right ear to our right shoulder. And just stretching that out. Feeling a nice deep stretch in the side of our neck. And let's switch sides. Right fingertips on the mat. Left ear to left shoulder. And feel that nice stretch. Just relaxing our neck. You know, we need to stretch this out. Okay, bring your head slowly up to a neutral position. And let's do some neck tucks. So inhale up. And then tuck your chin into your chest. And let's just hold it here in a nice stretch in the back of our spine, in the back of our neck. Very nice, easy. Slowly bring it back up. And then inhale up. Exhale, deep breaths into your chest. Hold it here for a few deep breaths, just loosening up that neck a little bit more. And then inhale up. And exhale down for the last time. Breathing through your nose. And then slowly bring your head to a neutral position in the center. Let's bring our, let's do a little side twist. So our right hand goes on our left knee, our left arm goes back. We're looking in back of the room, over your shoulder, for a nice side stretch, for a few deep inhales and exhales. And then slowly bring it forward. And let's switch sides. Right hand comes in back, left hand goes on the knee. You're looking in back of you. Relax your shoulder, relax your neck. Deep breathing here, ladies. And then slowly come back. And now we're going to do a few more shoulder stretches. Let me show you how it looks like in a modified position. If you have any shoulder tightness, you may want to start with the modified position, and then the position we're doing is an eagle's pose. Usually do this standing up with your legs, however we're sitting down and just doing it with our arms. So take your left arm up, and this is the modified position, and then take your right arm and put it underneath your left arm on your triceps, the back of your arm, and slowly just bring it over, even if it's an inch or two, and just hold it there. And then bring it back. For those who can, your left arm is up, you take your right arm and you slowly come back up, and then we're tucking our chin in. So let me show you that again. The modified position is again staying here, and your arm comes under and you're gently just stretching it. The other way is the eagle's pose, and right arm comes up, and you're touching your fingers to your palm, and then you're tucking in your chin. And where you should feel this is definitely in your shoulder blades. Try to relax your shoulders and feel that nice stretch in your in your shoulders and your scapula, and then slowly come and unwind. Perfect. Great job, ladies. Let's do one more shoulder exercise. However, we're going to come on our hands and knees. Now, you may want to pad your knees with your blanket and be on them, or if not, just move your blanket aside if you're sitting on it. And I'll show you what we're going to do. We're doing threading our left arm through our right. It's like the eye of the needle. So we're taking our left arm up, you can peek up, and then we're bringing it slowly under our right arm, and we're hovering over the mat, and we should feel a nice stretch in our shoulder. So come join me. Left arm comes out to the side. Slowly bring it under your right arm. Your elbow can be bended. You're just hovering over the mat, feeling a nice stretch here. Your head could be in a neutral position, just looking at the floor, and then slowly come back up. And one more time. So let's stretch down. Thread your left arm through your right, and then just hold it there for a nice stretch, and slowly come back up. Let's switch sides. Let's take our right arm to the side, extend it out, bring it under your left arm, bend your left elbow. You're hovering over the mat. If you're not able to do this, you can place your elbow on the ground just for a nice little stretch. And then slowly bring it back up. Arm is extended to the side. Slowly bring it under your arm. Left elbow is bent. You can either rest your elbow on the ground or hover over about 2 inches, inch off the floor, and then slowly come back up. And last time, inhale, and then exhale down through threading the needle, eye of the needle. Hold it for 2 more breaths. This can be a nice stretch. You should feel this. And then slowly come back up to a tabletop position. Let's now do a extended child's pose. So bring your toes together. Your knees are out on the side of the mat. And come down to whatever degree you can. Stretch your arms out. And then just rest your head on the floor. Let's take some deep inhales and exhales. Again, we need to focus on our breath and our body. One more inhale and exhale, and slowly come back up to a tabletop position. We'll be working on a cat-cow. So your feet are hips width distance apart. And we are going to do a cat-cow where we're extending our head up into the air, just slightly forward. And then we're bringing our stomach into our belly, rounding our back. And just staying here should feel a nice stretch in the lower back for like 2 more breaths. Doing great. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale, and slowly come up to cow. And then exhale into your belly, round your back. Nice stretch here. Slowly bring it up. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Stomach is inward toward your spine. You're stretching out your spine, lengthening here. And slowly come back up. Last time, inhale. And exhale, round your spine. Stomach is lifted into your spine, and then slowly come back up. Shake your hips back and forth. We're going to go into an extended child's pose. Flowing into that position, I'll show you what it looks like. It would be left arm extended out, right leg extended out, and we're just holding. So come and join me. Inhale. Left arm, right leg. Let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it back in. We're going to do 4 more of these. So inhale, deep breaths. Let's exhale. Keep breathing. do 3 more of these. Inhale up, stretch. You can do it. Your arms may be shaking, your legs may be shaking, that's okay. And slowly bring it down. And 2 more. Inhale up, stretch, stretch as far as you can, and then come back down. And last one. Inhale. Again, we're working on strength, length, balancing, a lot going on here, and slowly bring it back down. Move your hips back and forth, just warming them up a little bit more. Let's come to a neutral position in the center, and let's do the other side. So right arm comes up, and if you're not able to do it, your arm very, it doesn't have to be way up, just is whatever you can do. And your leg is straight, and you're balancing here. And then slowly come back down. Let's do 4 more. So inhale, deep breath, inhale, hold it, hold it. You can do it, you're doing awesome. And then slowly bring it back down. And then let's do 3 more. So inhale up, hold it, ladies, my yogis, let's go. And then slowly come it down. 2 more, inhale up, balance, balance. You're increasing your strength here, you can do it. And then exhale down, last one, big inhale up. And exhale down. Slowly rock your hips back and forth. And we're moving on to our fire hydrant. And so we are going to, you can peek up, and we're going to flex our foot and bring it up to the side and back down. So come join me, we're gonna do 5 of these. So up, hold it, and come down. Your arms are straight, and if you need to come up just an inch or 2, that's fine off the ground, but just get something going. And then let's do 2 more. So inhale, and exhale, last time. Inhale, and exhale. Let's switch sides. Right leg comes up, 90-degree angle, foot is flexed, hold it, and then come down. We're doing 4 more of these. So inhale up, hold it, arms are straight, your head is in a neutral position. 3 more, inhale, doing great, ladies, and exhale down, and 2 more, inhale, and exhale, and last one. Give it all you have. Inhale, and exhale. Great job. We're going to go into our downward facing dog, but before we do that, we're just going to warm up our toes for a second. So tuck your toes in. We're going to stay in the tabletop position, and we are just going to hover over our mat, lifting up our knees and our body to about 1 inch. So I will show you, I'm just hovering over the mat and then coming down. So come join me. Inhale, hover. Let's hold it for just like 2 breaths. 1 more and come down. And last one, hover over your mat, stomach is in, a lot of core strength going on here, and come down. Now keep your feet flexed. All 10 toes are tucked under to a downward facing dog. Come up, raise your hips up, stretch your arms back in front of you. Feet come either to the floor or up. It doesn't matter. This is our first downward dog. And then let's just get our knees and our feet going, and you're alternating them. And we're just waking up our body, getting invigorated, and just warming it up. Let's just do a few more of these. And then let's come to a neutral position and walk your feet to your hands. And you can have your knees bent here, so you can feel a nice hamstring stretch. Grab your elbows, or you can straighten your knees, whatever is convenient for you. And then bow your head into your arms. And let's just hang out here. This is a ragdoll position.
What we're focusing on here is we are lengthening our spine. You should feel it in your lower back, inner hamstrings, and let's just sway our body back and forth. Our elbows just back and forth, waking up the body, and slowly come back up. Knees are bent, and rag down all the way up. Slowly, your head is the last to come up, and just relax. We're gonna come into our mountain pose, which is a Tadasana. And let's just inhale up, hands to the sky. And then slowly into prayer position. Let's do a few breaths here. Our feet should be evenly distributed. And just close your eyes for like 2 breaths. Just feel what it feels like just to be centered, not off balance, focusing on our breath. And then you can open them up. Let's bring our hands to the side and step your feet out, 3 to 4 feet. Toes are pointed out. Hands come up. Fingers are spread out. Bend slowly your knees to whatever degree you can do. Your tailbone is pointing down to the ground. Your back is straight. And you should feel this in your arms. You can make sure you're relaxing your shoulders, in your quadriceps, which is the front muscle of your legs, and then slowly come back up. We're going to do that one more time. So come back down. So inhale, and just hold it here. Your hands can come down into a prayer position, and let's hold this for 3 breaths. Deep breaths. I know this is a balanced pose. You may just feel your muscles just shaking, and that's great. It's just only normal. Bring your hands down. Bring your left shoulder over to your right knee for a nice stretch in our shoulders, in the back, our sides. And let's switch sides to the other side. Right shoulder comes towards the left knee. Just getting a nice stretch. Let's do one more time. Left shoulder to right knee. And then switch sides. Right shoulder to left knee. That feels really nice. Nice. Together to a crescent moon. We're going to stretch out our sides and warm them up. So inhale up, grab your right arm to your left wrist. You're going to lean on your right side, right leg, and slowly come over. This is a crescent moon, stretching out, getting some length. You can rest your head on your right arm if you choose, and then slowly come back up. And let's switch sides. Grab your right wrist and slowly come over. Rest your head on your side. Nice. Do that one more time. Switch arms. We're grabbing our left wrist, stretching. Stretching here, balancing, and slowly come up. Switch sides, leaning over to our left, resting our head on our arm, and slowly come back up. Here, hands to a prayer position. And we're going to now, before we start our balancing, we're going to work on loosening up our ankles. So I'll show you first, there's 2 positions, one modified. And the first one is I will take my foot to the side, I'm standing up straight, and I'm just doing ankle rolls back and forth on the mat. The other one, if you can, come into a prayer position. You're leaning on your right leg, your left leg comes up. Could be an inch, a 2 inch, whatever works for you. Foot is flexed, and then just do some foot ankle rolls. And then slowly come back down.
realize you're leaning on your left. Ankle circles both ways, and then slowly come down. Let's go into our tree position, and there's a few positions we can do. The modified position is just a kickstand, just staying here. The other one is just slowly bringing your leg up to where you can, pass up to your shin, not on your knee or further up towards your groin. So come join me. Start your kickstand position if that's good, or slowly climb the tree. Make sure your body is stable. If you fall over, just come back, breathe, relax, focus on something, and then slowly come back down. Let's switch sides. Kickstand position. You're doing wonderful. And then if you can, slowly climb your leg as a tree and come up and focus. Relax in this position. Focus your attention on something and then slowly straight, and let's inhale and slowly walk up your tree, whatever that may be. Honor your body. Climb your tree. Hold. Mat, and let's raise our hands up. Inhale. Slowly dive in, head to knee as far as you can. You can grab your ankles, your shins, or the floor. Or on your knees, and then slowly shift your body down, forward and down, and then up to a upward facing dog, and then tuck your a downward facing dog. And let's just hold it here just for a few deep breaths. Your body is warming up. It's feeling really good right now. And then slowly walk your hands to your feet to your hands. Grab your waist and slowly come back up. Let's do this 2 more times. So inhale up, straight up into the air. Flex your hands up to a flat back. Slowly round your back. Grab your ankles, your shins, hands on the floor. Come to a plank position or knees on the floor. Slowly bring your body down to the floor to a chaturanga, and up to an upward facing dog, and then down to a downward facing dog. Let's hold it here for a few breaths. Our body should be waking up. It should be feeling warm inside. This is where a downward dog is supposed to be, just stretching out every part of your body. One more deep inhale and exhale, and slowly walk your feet up to your hands. And let's do it one more time. Grab your waist, come up. You can put your hands into a prayer position. Last one. Inhale, up to the sky, stretch up. Out in front of you, your hands are up, straight, flat back. Dive down.
head to knees. Grab whatever is convenient for you, ankle, shin, or floor. Walk back to a plank position or on your knees. Shift your body forward. Come down to the ground. Then chaturanga up to an upward facing dog. And then to a downward facing dog. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Just stretching out, lengthening, strengthening, working on all our muscles. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. And let's bend your knees. Is whatever works for you, just a little or a lot, depends on where you're at. And we're gonna come to a chair position. So your hands come up, your back is flat, and we're working here. Just hold it here for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale, and slowly come back up. Hands come to a prayer position, and let's focus on our warrior 1 and 2. Your feet stay where they're at. Your left leg comes back, and it's right in front towards the camera. Your other foot, which is your right foot, should be facing right in front of you. Slowly shift your body weight in front, 90-degree angle. Twist your body, your hips to in the front, and then arms come up high to a warrior 2 position. You're doing fantastic. You should feel some nice stretch in your back, your lower, your quadriceps perhaps. You may feel a stretch in your groin area, your hip flexors, and slowly come back up. And let's do this. Let's come down and just go a little deeper if you can. Honor your body. This is your pose. Slowly come back up. One more time, come back down. And then slowly come back up. And then let's switch sides. Right foot comes in towards the camera. Left foot comes out. Move. Switch your hips to the side, bring to the side in front of you. Left knee comes to a 90-degree position. Arms up, let's stretch. Deep stretch here. Should really feel a nice stretch in your back again in your hip flexors. Slowly come back up, back down. Now it's really important to breathe here. Sometimes when poses are challenging, we forget to breathe. So very important to breathe. Come back up. And exhale down. And let's just hold it here for just 2 deep breaths. And then slowly come back up. We're going to take our arms to the side to a warrior 2 position. Your left foot comes straight. Your right foot comes in front of you. Slowly shift your body to a 90-degree angle. You can look back and forward to see that your arms are like in a T position. Back is straight. Your gaze is on your fingers. And then let's just hold this here for a few breaths. Remember, there's no perfect pose. Honor your pose, honor where you're at on your body. Slowly come back up. Let's come down deeper into the pose, and then slowly come back up. And let's do that again. Inhale, and then exhale down. Hold it, doing great. Slowly come back up, and then we're going to do an extended triangle pose. So you're going to come down, and your arm is going to come kind of like your one arm comes down to the ground, or your shin, or your ankle, and the left arm is up to the sky. Your head could be in front, like neutral. It could be down if you have challenges with your
your neck, or if you can, stare up towards your thumb and just look there. You'll feel a nice stretch in your inner groin, outside of your hips, and then slowly bring it up with your core. So let's switch sides to a warrior 1, 2 on the opposite side. Left arm is out, left knee comes to a 90 degree. Look back and forth to see if you're in a triangle position. Stare at your fingers. Let's take some deep breaths here. So inhale and exhale, and then inhale, exhale, come back up. Doing fantastic. 1, 2 more times. Inhale, slowly get into the pose. A little deeper, you can do it. Up again. 1 more time. Inhale, and then just bring it up slowly. Bend your knee again. Your left arm comes down to the ground or to your shin or to your knee. Right arm comes up for extended stretch here. And then look up to your fingers. And then slowly come back down, back up, and let's bring our hands together and our feet. Let's get just grounded. And let's turn to the side, or if in front, whatever's good for you. We're going to do a let's do a wide angle fold. So hands come out on your hips, and we're going to slowly come forward. Back is straight. And then your hands come to the ground. If you can use a block, a book, a chair in front of you. And let's just hold this stretch. Should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, your whole entire back side of your legs. Slowly bring your head to and back of you. Take a few deep inhales and exhales, just holding it here for a nice stretch. Relax your head, and then shake your head back and forth. No, I will not give up. Yes, I can do this. And then slowly walk over to the left side. Grab your ankle, your shin, your head comes gently to the knee, and stretch this. And slowly come back down. Switch other side. Left hand comes on the leg or knee or hands to the ground. Head comes gently in. And then slowly bring your hands to the middle. Grab your waist and slowly come up. And then bring your feet together. Come into our mountain pose. Take a few deep breaths here. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Let's walk our feet to the front of the mat. We're going to go into a crescent lunge. Left foot comes back to the ground. Right knee is up to 90 degrees. You can grab your blocks or a chair or a book. And I'll show you what it looks like with the modified position. First, we're straight up. Our back is nicely straight. Slowly shift forward. And then you should feel a nice stretch in your hip flexors right here. If you lose balance, that's fine. Find somewhere to find some balance. Focus. We're just going to hold this here for a few breaths. Doing wonderful. Keep it up. And then slowly come back down. Up. Foot is straightened. And let's bring it, you can either leave it here or flex it up for an even more intense stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Hold it here for a few breaths. and slowly bring it back to a tabletop position. Let's switch sides. Left foot comes in front. Back is straight. Shift your body forward a little. And then just feel that nice long stretch in the front of your leg. You may even feel it in the back of your butt, your gluteus maximus. All right, and slowly shift your body back. Foot either is still on the ground, or if you can flex your feet up, head to knee for a nice stretch in the back of the knees. Let's just hold it for 2 more breaths. Last one, let's inhale and exhale. Bring your left foot back. And we're going to go to a new pose called the pigeon. And you may want to grab a blanket for support, but I'll show you what it looks like. I'm bringing my left leg, my hands are on the ground, and I'm just moving my leg to in front of me to kind of like a 4. You know, it's just in front of you, straight and then out. And then this is called pigeon, and we're up high. And then if you can lower, you can use a block to lower down, and you should feel a really nice stretch in the back of your hips. And you can use a blanket also for support. So let's do that again. So you're on your hands and knees, your hands come out, your left foot comes up towards your right hand, and you are just leaning into that. Your left leg is bent. You can look at it, and it looks like it's to the right, like a right angle. And then just hold this position. This is pigeon. And then slowly come down if you can. Otherwise, just stay up here. If you can come down, slowly walk your hands. Always walk slowly. And then just relax into this pose. It doesn't matter if your knee is towards your armpit. Just do whatever is good for you. And then let's just hold it here for a few breaths. So inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Let's slowly come back up to a tabletop position. Our hands are out to the side, fingers spread. Our right leg comes up to our left finger, and you're just bringing it into like a 90-degree angle, or as best as you can. Stay here upright, or you can come down slowly down as far as you can. There's no race here. And then you can rest, and you should feel a very nice stretch again in your hip flexors. And let's just take a few breaths and just hold it here. Just a few more breaths. Doing wonderful, ladies. 2 more deep breaths. So inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. And slowly bring it up. That's a nice stretch. Doesn't it feel good? All right, we're going to go into our butterfly position. So take your knees out to the side, and it doesn't matter if they're up or down. You can put a block as well under them, or your blanket if you're really tight. Otherwise, grab your ankles or your shins, whatever is convenient for you and what your body allows, and slowly come down to a flat back. And then just hold it here. You should feel a nice stretch again in the lower back. And then let's just relax into this pose. It's a really nice pose just to release some tension in our back. And then let's round our back and then bring our head down to our chest and just hold it here for a more stretch in the lower back. And let's just hold it here for a few breaths. Just relaxing our body into the pose. A few deeper inhales And exhale, don't forget to breathe. One more, inhale, real deep breaths, inhale. And exhale, and slowly come back up. Let's take our hands underneath our knees, bring them out. And let's do a forward fold. So slowly, as we say, come back out, down. We're working on the inside of our legs now. It doesn't matter how far you can go, just go where you can. The difference between a flexible person and one who is not as flexible is the flexible person has to go down more and they have to stretch more. So just honor your body where you're at, and let's just hold this. There's little tiny muscles in our inner groin. There's our adductors, and we're just loosening them up. Many times from sitting, they get really tight, and then slowly bring that back up. Let's take our left hand on our ankle, feet are flexed up, and then slowly come over. Your right arm goes over to your head, and slowly stretch this as far as you can. Whatever feels good for your body, a few stretches, and then slowly come back up. Let's switch sides. Left arm goes up, and then grabbing your ankle, if you can grab your foot is flexed, and we're just doing a nice side stretch. Feeling on those muscles, and then slowly come back up. Bring your hands under your feet, and let's come down to a few stomach core exercises. So slowly come down. You can grab your legs and bring your legs into your chest, and then let's rock them back and forth. Doing wonderful, ladies. This feels really good on your back, just loosening it up. And then bring your feet down to the ground. Hands are down to the ground next to you. And we're just going to do a few stomach exercises. And so I'll show you what it looks like. So my feet are coming up, and then they're slowly coming down. So come and join me. Inhale. And exhale down, nice and slow. Inhale and exhale, very slow down. We're going to do 4 more of these. So inhale up and exhale down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Stomach is in towards your spine, and you're breathing, not holding your breath. And inhale, last one, and exhale down. Slowly bring your feet up, give yourself a big, huge hug, because you definitely deserve a big, huge hug. Let's go into happy babies pose, because we are happy, happy, happy. And then bring our feet out, feet are flexed. And then just kind of rock back and forth. Your knees they're bent, they come into as far as you can, and slowly move them back and forth. Just gently rocking back and forth, loosening up the spine. And then slowly bring them forward. Again, give yourself one more big inhale. And then exhale down. Last pose. 2 more poses before we start warming down into our Savasana. Bridge pose. Have your knees out to the side, your feet out to the side, knees slightly bent in. Hands are on the ground. We're going to peel our body up to the sky. Our stomach is engaged. And then we're just holding in here for a few deep inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. A few more. You're doing fantastic. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring it down. We're going to do these 2 more times. So peel your body up towards the sky. If you can fit a little bit more in, please do so. If not, just stay where you're at.
Few more inhales and exhale. Deep breaths. Slowly come down. And last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Slowly bring your body down. Bring your feet together. Knees together. Take your left foot leg slowly to the ground. Take your right knee, left arm goes on your right knee. Slowly you bring it across your body. Your right arm is out to the side. Your glaze is to the right. And we're just stretching out a nice side stretch, working on loosening our spine. This is our final pose. Relax into this position. We worked hard. Your body is now stretched a little bit more than you had before. 2 more breaths. So inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And slowly bring your left leg to your chest. Your right leg goes down to the ground. Left knee crosses your body over your left leg. Arm is out to the side. Head is to the left side. Melt into this position. Just relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax whatever is tight. A few more inhales. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring your knees together for your last deep hug. And then bring your feet down. And this is a great time to bring your blanket for our last pose, our last position, which is our Savasana. The most important pose of our whole yoga sequence is we are getting our body back into its normal state, and we're relaxing everything. I will guide you through our meditation, and just your feet are out, flopped out to the side. They can be in or out. Take up as much room as you want. Your hands are up, and just close your eyes. And whatever thoughts come in to you, let them pass through. If you hear any noises, honor them and let them go. Feel the nice breath. Nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Your feet are starting to relax. Your ankles, your shins, just melting into the ground like a warm ice cube that starts melting. And it's very warm. And relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Your body is warm. Relax your stomach. There may be tension there. Let's just relax it. Relax our chest. Relax our shoulders. Relax our arms and our wrists and our fingers. Relax your neck. Relax
Relax your head and your hair and your ears. Relax your forehead. A lot of tension there. Relax her eyes and just let them relax into the sockets. Relax our cheek muscles. Relax our tongue and our jaw. And let's just stay here for a few minutes. Let's talk about attachment. Sometimes we're attached to thoughts about ourselves, about our practice, about our body. Many self-doubts we have about ourselves every day. So as you go through your night, in the last few minutes, let's start detaching and not clinging on to any of those negative thoughts, thoughts that no longer serve us. Let's be present now. And so for the next minute, just breathe really deeply. You've done a great job today. Few deep inhales and exhales. When you're stressed, your breath is usually shallow. When you're happy or relaxed, it's more deep breathing. Incorporating deep breathing throughout your day. Notice when you're tense. Notice when you have not the best thoughts. And then replace them with the deep breathing, which will help you release many of that stress. It's really good for your body and your soul. So start wiggling your toes. And then your ankles. Back one way. And then circle the other way. Touch each finger to your thumb. And back and forth a few times, just waking up our fingers, start waking up our body. And then slowly bring your wrist and loosen them up, circling one way and then the other way. Let's do a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly roll over to your side. Bring your feet into a fetal position towards your chest. Just relax. A few more breaths here before we come up. Waking up our body. Clearing all our thoughts. Deep breathing. Slowly come up on your forehead, forearm, and meet me into a seated position, legs crossed or in front of you. Let's close our eyes for 3 deep inhales. So inhale and exhale. 2 more big inhales and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Open your eyes. Slowly bring your hands to heart position. I want to thank everyone for coming to the class today. I appreciate everyone who's in our yogi tribe coming to practice. Remember, this is your practice. You've done a fantastic job.